Hello, hi, good evening, everyone. So sorry, this is a prompt two, but I guess we'd like to share our screen for so that you can learn better. That's why I moved to video chat. So I'm going to like nudge everyone on the group to join the video chat now so that we can get started. Well, how are you? Let me know if you can hear me, please. Thank you for joining, everyone. Hi, Oluwatoyin Akonde. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, on Texas. Let me know if you can hear me.
Great, amazing.
Hi, good evening, guys. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hi. It would be great if we could mute our mics, right? Because that'll just make it easier for me to speak for now, and then later on, I would speak. I would ask you open the floor for questions, right? Okay. But I'll also need a bit of feedback. So I think there's a feature that allows you to give reactions. So if you can hear me, I'd like you to give a reaction. Or just one person can unmute, right? When I ask a question and answer.
Hello.
Hi, I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, great. Right. So today's topic is about creating a portfolio as a digital creator, as a marketer, as a tech marketer. I know that for a lot of people, you've probably seen portfolios of designers and you've seen portfolios of um, developers, and you've seen portfolios of people who do creative work. But because digital marketing is a very writing based type of work, sometimes it can be a bit tricky to create a portfolio for it. But today I'm going to be sharing how we can do that. Is Dolapo on this call? Sorry. Okay, yeah, Dolapo, is the meeting recorded?
Yeah, it is. It is.
What?
Yes, it is recorded. I'm here.
All
Can
right,
you hear me?
thanks. Yes, I can now.
Okay.
Great, thank you. All right, so let me first start with the importance of a portfolio in marketing. So when you have a portfolio, the idea of your portfolio, which is different from your CV, is to show what you have done. Your CV tells people what you can do, right? Your CV is your word document. It's describing, oh, I can do this or I have done this. Your portfolio is a visual representation of your CV. Yes, I'm going to share an example. Don't worry, I'm getting in there. I can see that I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. But yeah, I saw your message. I'm definitely going to share an example. I'm getting there soon. Right. So your CV is your written presentation of what you can do or what you've done. Yes, for the company, for any company that you've worked at or a personal project. While your portfolio it shows is a visual representation, it's no more written. Now I need to see what you have done, right? So as a digital marketer, you're probably working on social media campaigns, right? Your portfolio should show, oh, this particular campaign that I did, I created I wrote the ad copies and the designer designed it. But you're free to put that post in your portfolio, right? Because you wrote that ad copy and you're already showing in your portfolio that I am a social media manager. So nobody's expecting you to be the designer. And then you're highlighting it there that, oh, I wrote this ad copy, my designer designed it, and this was the ROI we got because of that ad copy. This was the reach that we got. This was the impression that we got because of that particular ad copy, right? So this is one of the reasons why a portfolio is important. Apart from showing the written idea of what you can do, you then are able to take it to a next step and show your potential clients, your potential employers that this is also what I can do. Give me a second. Hi Joy, no, you haven't missed so much. Give me a second, let me share a screen with you guys. Um Sorry, my network is taking a bit of time to bring it up. But yeah, the portfolio I want to show would outline what should be included in your portfolio. So I would take you through one of the portfolios that I have. Again, while my network is coming up, it will be important to mention that for your portfolio, you can have like a range of portfolio for different things, right? Um, Again, this is a marketing group, and so there are so many parts of marketing, right? There are different areas of marketing. If you're a content writer, the portfolio that you are presenting, right, doesn't necessarily have to be the same as a social media manager, right? Each job, like your CV, is tailored, right? You are optimizing to be able to get the best out of that particular job. And so if the job you're applying for needs a social media manager, but they do not need a content writer, you don't necessarily have to put your content writing samples in your portfolio for that particular job, right? You can have a general marketing overview portfolio, you can have a general marketing um you can have a general marketing portfolio, but you don't necessarily have to put everything inside each of them when you are applying for a particular job. I'm still waiting for my network to catch up. It's a bit slow, but I hope that you can hear me, and I hope that I'm communicating clearly. You can drop a message in the chat if you can understand what I'm saying while I'm waiting for my network to come up as quickly as it can. Okay, great. Great. I can see someone who says they understand what I'm saying. Great. Right. So your portfolio is a show. Again, as writers, as marketers, your job is to show the value of the company, right? You're you're creating value. The company has a product, right? Yours is to showcase what the product is, and so you bring it then to your own self. Treat yourself as a personal brand, and I'm showing people what I can do, and not just telling them, which is also another which brings me to another thing that is important in portfolio building. If you don't have any experience, you can always create something, right? You can treat yourself as a personal brand and create for your portfolio. So, oh, I don't have anything that I can do, I don't have anything that I can show in my portfolio. If you're on Twitter a lot, you see designers creating mock projects. You can also do that for yourself. Oh, my social media, I want to grow it so that people can see, oh, I can create engaging content that connects with my audience. My I want to be a content creator, I want to specify in content creation, I can create a couple of videos that showcase what I can do as a content creator, right? That is simply what that's simply an easy way to put stuff in your portfolio. I'm sure that during your lessons, a number of people have shared assignments and projects that you can do. That's also another way to showcase on your portfolio. Everything that you've done here is something that you can actually showcase on your portfolio. Okay, I think my network has finally um agreed with me. So yeah, I'm going to share that now. Please let me know if you can see it. I'm really hoping you can. But yeah, please let me know if you can see it. Can somebody unmute, because I'm not on the same?
See, I can see your screen.
Okay, great, great.
Your
So
screen.
Can
thank
see it.
you. Right, thank you very much. All right, let's go into full mode. Right, so this is a specific portfolio for UGC, and um UGC is user generated content. It's a type of marketing content, right? Where I'm creating testimonials for brands based on what the product has done for me. So let's go through it. At the beginning, I have my name, I have my contact details, because I don't want anybody to struggle when they come across my portfolio. You want to reach me, you know how to reach me immediately. The next slide is, oh, I'm telling you about myself. What do I do, right? Where am I based, and why do I do what I do? I'm a UGC content creator living in Lagos, Nigeria. I like to call myself a serial creator because I'm obsessed with creating content. My goal is to create content that strengthens the bond between your brand and potential slash existing customers, while also increasing your profit margins. I achieve this by creating authentic and relatable content in the form of short form videos, images, and text. I have 3+ years experience creating content for social media, and I would love to create high quality content that converts for your brand. So yeah, breaking this down, I'm telling you immediately what I do, what I've done, and what I plan to do for you, right? Again, for your portfolio, it's important that you are able to show the value that you are bringing to an organization, the value that you are bringing to your clients. You are showing your value, right? In the second paragraph, I'm already telling you that, oh, I'm creating content that strengthens the bond between your brand and potential and existing customers. And this is very tailored to UGC content, right? If I was doing this portfolio for let's which other part of marketing that's a bit distant from, okay, let's do email marketing, right? I would then be telling you that, oh, I am able to nurture your leads, right? And convert them into buying customers, right? I'm able to take them through an email sequence that helps them understand the product better, and when they are ready, they are able to convert to buying customers. So your portfolio should be tailored to what you are doing or what you want to do for that client part time. And it's okay to have multiple portfolios. I have another one for like my marketing profile, because again, there are different areas of marketing. Okay, so the next thing will then be, oh, these are the video samples of stuff that I have done, right? I'm not sure I want to play these videos. I'll drop the link later and you can go through it, but that will take a bit of time. So immediately, I'm already showing the examples of things I can do. Again, the likelihood that when you are applying for marketing jobs and when you're not a freelancer is that there are a lot of things people need to look through. You want to make the interviewer, the HR person in charge of checking through CVs and portfolios able to get what you need them to, what you are providing immediately, which is also why I created the structure for my portfolio. So immediately I tell you what I'm offering you as a brand. I'm already showing you what I can do, right? Okay, I said I didn't think I wanted to play this.
I left my jewelry at.
You know what? Don't worry about that. I thought as much that the sound will be a lot. But yeah, these are video samples, more video samples, because obviously the client, the brand wants to see what I can do for them. Next are picture samples, right? Again, you already know what I can do for you immediately. Next are my results so far. Now, depending on where you are um in your marketing journey, right? You have to learn how to track results. It's not just enough to create. And I think that again, marketing is a type of a creative, is the creative part of businesses and startups. But you have to be intentional about tracking data when you create, right? Because this is what you're going to show that um tells the client what you can do. Businesses are in need to for awareness. I'm sure you already know this. Conversion, right? Engagement. They need to be able to see that if I give you this opportunity, you can give me the results that I need. They need to be able to see metrics. So you're not just telling them, you are showing um these are a couple of metrics that I put there, like, oh, okay, I had 36,000 people who viewed this, 43,000 people, 4,300 people liked it, the sales, the shares, right? These are people commenting, people telling me that they love what I can do. Your interviewer, your HR person is already seeing what you can do immediately. Yeah. Next, I'm telling you, oh, okay, you've seen all of this, but maybe you do not understand why your brand needs UGC content, right? I'm telling you, my portfolio is again prompting you on why you actually need my service, right? So think of all the times you've purchased a product slash service because you saw organic positive reviews from other customers like yourself. That's an example of UGC helping you to increase the trust between customers and brand. Another reason, customers are getting tired of seeing sponsored and obvious ads from brand. UGC content eliminates this by advertising your brand authentically, and it feels like, because it feels more like a trusted friend advising you on the best purchase. I've told you why you need UGC. I've told you the final push, just in case you are not able, just in case you haven't seen the value of what my portfolio can bring for you. I've used this page to show you what it can do, right? So in marketing, and one thing I like to also consider as my personally is the content design of my portfolio, of my content, of any marketing thing I'm doing. I know that design is a thing for designers, but there's also a field of marketing that is marketing slash product is very intersectional, that is called content design, and I try to apply that to my marketing, right, to my portfolio. There's a flow to which um content should be done, right? You don't skip one piece of content and jump over to another part. So I've already showed you why my portfolio is important. I've already showed you what I can offer you. The next area of the content is telling you how we can benefit your business, right? So that's also another thing you might want to consider in your portfolio. The flow of your content, right? Be very sure that you are showcasing who you are, but also showcasing what you can do for the business, because your portfolio is not for you. It's not a bragging point per se. It's a convincing strategy to show your clients, your brands, the next startup you want to work with, what you can do for them. It's always about your clients. It's always about your startup. It's always about the people that want to hire you. because it is an outbound strategy, right? You are showing yourself to them. They are not reaching out to you. I hope I hope that was clear. Right. Okay. So next, I'm now telling you, oh, my services. I create, you post, which is the center of what UGC is. I'm creating for you to showcase on your brand. I'm telling you, oh, these are all the services that I offer, and I list all of them. I'm telling you. So again, in my portfolio, I'm already telling you your next question. I'm already answering it, right? What will people need next? I've shown them what I can do, but what if they need like an idea of the services that I need to create? This is a very short way to tell them that, oh, these are the type of videos I can do for you. These are the type of pictures I can do for you. This is what I can do for you, right? You need my rates. You need these ones are more fine details to UGC itself. But again, the idea is to put in all of the content that your potential clients needs, your startup needs. Anybody that sees your portfolio should be able to have their questions answered already before reaching out to you again. So your next step will probably then be, oh, further conversations on what to do next. But not that they have extra questions that you need to answer, right? Okay, so the next part was, oh, ready to take your content, your business to the next level through content. Book my services. Again, showing you all the things that you can, all the places you can reach out to me and get information from me, right? So yeah, that's a bit a short summary of what this particular portfolio looks like. I'm going to try to show you how my other portfolio for marketing that I just used using, what's the name now? Disha. Yes, I'm going to show you that. But before then, do you have any questions on what I've said so far? Is there a part that felt like, I'm not sure I really understand what you said? Can you come over? Can you go over it again? Is there any part like
Yes,
that?
yes. I have question.
Okay, I'm listening.
Um, which site did you use in creating the portfolio?
Okay, yeah, I was going to come to that. This is Canva, right? There are a host of other platforms that you can use. I'm coming, I'm trying to type them and share. Please give me a second. Okay, let me share this and then share a couple of other sites that you can use to create your content. Apart from that, is there anybody else that has any other question? For now, nobody else. Okay.
Hello, sorry, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, sorry, I'm in a public space. I'm in transit. My question is, apart from using design like this, can you create a portfolio using Google Docs, only just Google Docs, or is a must you you use graphics tools like CorelDRAW, Canva, Photoshop, and so on? Thank you.
Yes, so yes, I mentioned that I was going to share that with you guys. I'm trying to share my screen again. The link I just shared now is a couple of other platforms that you can create your portfolio if you're feeling like designing. Again, it's not compulsory, but then again, I also do think that it takes your portfolio to a bit of the next level, right? Because it's very easy to sift through, but it's not compulsory, right? um yes, let me share my Gisha. Okay. um can you see this new screen? So I just shared a new screen. Can you see that?
Yes.
Great, thank you. So this is also another example, a more text-based example, right? I'm starting with who I am, a short intro, a more direct intro. Again, tell people all that they need to know before they get to before they reach out to you again. A bad example of a portfolio is, after I've seen your portfolio, I still have questions to ask you to clarify what you do. That's a terrible portfolio already, right? um yeah, so these are all just content that makes you connect with me. And then I have links to all my professional experience, my free anthology, my articles on Medium, my podcast, a blog archive, a podcast archive, right? Short form content videos that I have, examples of short form content videos that I have, examples of my former of my anthology, right? If you click on this, it takes you to, oh, okay, I'm not sharing my whole um let me share this. So if you I clicked on the first link, it took me immediately to my professional experience, my CV, right? um Sorry, 1 second. Share this tab instead. Can you still hear me? I think I went up for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're back. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so if you click on any of those links, it then takes you to another aspect of my portfolio. So your portfolio is just a creation of different things that you can do. You can use it as um you can use it to explain more. This is also another place that I had my portfolio. This is main stack, right? These are link in bio tools, right? But you can also use them for your portfolio. You can use Google Docs. The idea is just to collate all the things that you have done, put it in one place, let people see what you have done. This is my creative profile. That was the link to my UGC, my CV and corporate experience, short form videos that I have done, written content that I have done, my personal content. Okay, I think I'm a bit too fast. So this is my creative profile. If you click on it, you go to the UGC portfolio that I showed you. If you click on my CV and corporate experience, I tell you what is in this section. If you click on it, you go to my CV, you see some samples of videos I've produced for brands to connect their target audience and boost conversions. Right? These are all examples of, if you click on any of them, it will play a video of content I have shot for brands, right? Um, if you scroll down my written content, this section highlights some of the samples that some of the written samples sorry, this section highlights some samples of written content that I've produced for brands. So these are press releases, right? If you scroll down, sorry, okay. Yeah, so if you scroll down again, you can see my personal content, right? You can see my social media handles, you can see where you can follow me. And then lastly, something that I just thought everybody should know, because again, I'm a very fun person. I think I'm not very strictly professional. So also another thing to note in your portfolio, you can make it as firm, as formal as you want, or as lively as you want, as long as it showcases what you can do. Feel free to infuse like part of your personality into your portfolio. There's no specific way to showcase a portfolio. You just have to show that this is what I can do, and yeah, I'm showing you what I can do. That's all that a portfolio is. Um, I'm trying to see if I can show you um a few of my friends' portfolios. Mm. But do you have any other questions apart from that for now? Anybody has a question, or everybody understood so perfectly? Amazing.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello? Okay, my question would be like this. You know, some of us, I'm actually in transit, so I hardly see the screen. So I wouldn't know if you can do us a tiny bit of favor, like drop a sample of it as in form of a PDF, so we can go through, or if you can give us a template, I don't know, because my screen is very very small. So
Oh
please,
yeah,
sorry
sure.
to. Yeah.
Sure, I'm dropping links of most of them already on the, so you can always just check them at your own pace, right? Um Let me drop the ones I shared again with you. Definitely. Sorry. Mm, I'm trying to show another portfolio that I saw. That's also very linked to what we have here. Please give me a second. Mm, I'm so sorry. My network is quite slow, so it takes a bit of time to be able to show the things that I want. Uh, Okay. While we're waiting for that, um, okay. So a tip for so another aspect I wanted to share with you is a tip for creating portfolios is also using templates. There's no need, there's no specific need to create from scratch if you can leverage on any of the AI tools, any tool that will help you. So Canva is one of them. If you type on Canva portfolio templates, I'm sure that you see a couple that you actually really like. If you go to there's an Instagram link that I typed, it has a couple of documents. If you go to Notion, if you type on portfolio templates, there are a couple that you see that you actually really like, right? So again, feel free to leverage any of this to showcase your portfolios. There's no um hmm, there is no specific way to showcase a portfolio. The key thing is, am I sorry, am I showing the value of what I can do, right? If I've created social media insights for a company now, I took my company from 3,000 followers to 6,000 followers. My social media insights for 6 months should also be on that portfolio. If I'm creating for a social media manager role, screenshots of my social media, the back end, the insights for May to June, August to September to December, right? I've already shown like 3 months, that's about 6 months, 9 months of what I have done. And then they'll be able to see the follower increase over that time, right? I've already shown what I can do, as opposed to someone who just comes and say, I can do it. That with just word of mouth, that's what your portfolio does. Mm. Yeah, as opposed to someone who just says it with word of mouth, that's one of the things your portfolio does. I'm still I'm still trying to load this CV the other template I wanted to show you guys, but for some reason it's not coming up. Still give me a minute.
Please, I have a question.
Okay.
Please, how do you create video content?
Oh, okay. So this is a completely different but I'll try to see if I can explain. The idea is that for video content, you're telling a story, right? And a story is not story, once upon a time. A story is, oh, something happened at point A, but I want to bring you to point B, right? So video content is basically that. Um, I choose the story I want to talk about, right? For a brand now, for let's use I4G. If I was a video content creator for I4G, I want to tell people that we have courses that can help anybody get into a tech career path. My video content will then show how people can get into that career path. There's so many things I can break down into that. Um, steps, skills you need to learn to get into tech, skills, soft skills you need to learn to master, um, to take your career to the next level, certifications you need to learn. So again, it's a story of from point A to point B. I'm breaking down the story. The shooting itself of the video content is very important, but the story you want to tell, the information you want to pass across in that video is what makes video content very important. Then after you've gotten the story you want to tell, you can then go to CapCut, shoot your video with your phone, try to get great light, sunlight, and then go to CapCut, edit to make sure that you are capturing the information you want to tell, add text to say what you want to say or talk to the camera. This is a full, so video content can be a full master class type thing, and I don't think we have the time for that, to be honest, so it might be hard to share. But I'm sure that if you check online, if you check a couple of, if you, oh, okay, if you want to create video content, I think that one person you should be following is the social media ogre on LinkedIn, on Instagram rather, the social media ogre. If you follow her, to a large extent, she shares a lot of content around how to create video content. So yes, I think that if you're following her, you'll be able to get something around that. I hope that helps. Yes, because it's too long for me to actually try to break down right now.
And you can follow her on YouTube as well.
Yes, yeah, I can see that a couple of Bolaji fans are here. So yeah, you can follow. You can
Hello,
follow her.
is it social media oga like Yoruba oga OGA abi oga? Which of the
OGA,
name? OGA. Okay, thank you.
social media okay. Yeah. So yes, I hope this was a bit helpful. For some reason I can't find that file. I saved it earlier, but to be honest, I can't find it. But if you got the basics of what I explained, you should be able to create your portfolio. Look for data that shows you helped a company move from point A to point B. Add it into your portfolio. Tell them that you can replicate it for them anytime, any day. Basically, that's what a portfolio is. Tell your potential clients that you can replicate it for them anytime, any day. That's what a portfolio is. Long, the long story short of a portfolio. Yes. Anybody else have any questions, or you want me to touch on a particular part a bit more? It doesn't have to be a question. It's just like, oh, yeah, you were too fast in this particular part. Please, can you touch on it just a bit more? I don't mind doing that.
Okay, thank you
Yeah,
so
hello.
much. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So before you go ahead,
okay,
please, sorry, I
okay.
just feel like I don't know if Toyin could like there are some you mentioned some platforms that they could use to create their
I can't
portfolio.
hear you. Wow, you're quite faint. Or is it just me?
No, I think you're right. Can you hear me now? Is it clearer now? Like
Struggling. Yes. Oh, way better.
all right, sorry about that. I was far from my microphone. Sorry. All right.
Okay.
So I just wanted you to mention. I know I think you touched on it a bit. You talked about how they can use Notion or um, Canva or Mainstack to create their portfolio. So I
Mm,
want to ask, like, you created some video content and all of those things.
mm,
Like for starters, because a lot of our learners or our graduates now are entry level talent. Like they might be worried that they don't have a lot of stuff to put in their portfolio and all of those things. So for
mm.
starters, would you advise that they still go ahead to use Canva or all of these? Like what tool or
Oh, so what
platform
can
do you
they
think
use?
is best? Yes, so that it looks
Mm,
um small and cute. Like you have
mm,
done a lot of stuff, so you can explore with creating your portfolio. So I just
mm,
wanted to
mm.
touch on that a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, thank you. That's a very important question. Okay, so I think that a lot of people that I know who are entry level use Google Slides, right? Yes. So all of the projects that you have worked on right now in I4G Bootcamp or anywhere that you've done like external projects, you can put them in Google Slides, right? Use the same way, the same format I did. A slide for yourself, right? Telling people your name, where they can find you. A slide about you. That's the second page. I dropped the link to my portfolio. You can just follow that format. The second page, what can I do to help you? What have I done? What's my years of experience? Then by the third, fourth page, you're already showing people what you can do. Oh, did you create ad copies for social media? Did you create copies? Did you create content? Have you created anything like that? Did you show brand strategy or creative thinking? Put snapshots, screenshots of all of those things into the portfolio, that this is what I can do. You need someone that is a copywriter that can think about content direction for your social media. These are some of the things that I've written that I think, ooh, is going to blow your mind, right? Again, for your portfolio, it's important that you're putting the best your best work at that moment. Your best work will always change, but like your best work at that moment is what should be in your portfolio. So if my best work at this moment is what I did at I4G, right? I'm going to put that in my portfolio. I'm not going to put work from 2 years back when I didn't really understand what marketing was, right? So yeah, you can also take snapshots of that. Yeah, I finally found the portfolio I wanted to show you guys. So let me share this tab. Um, let me share. How was I sharing earlier? I'm not a big fan of Telegram, so it's a bit confusing. Sorry, 1 second. I'm still trying to figure out
On
what.
Telegram, you see the screencast. This is the screencast. You have screencast showing on your dashboard to use it.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think I got it back. Aha. You should be able to see this now, hopefully. Can you see it?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with this. So this is on Google Docs, right? Google Slides rather. So your normal PowerPoint slides, but like the Google version of it. Your name, what you do, your LinkedIn profile, your resume. Again, people should be able to. You can see that it follows the same thing. This is not me, right? This is a friend, but it's still the same format. People should be able to find you immediately. Hi, about me, what I've done. Yeah, this is has a bit long, so I don't want to, because we're almost running out of time. So what I have done, right? This is what I have done from different channels. Okay, so she went ahead to put her work process, right? Again, and I think for beginner level, this is even more important because you are telling people to bet on you, but you need to show how you get to your content, right? I think so. She says she thinks, she researches, she creates, she checks, and then she iterates. She works on what works. So I think I create and I check to make sure that what I've created is going to work, right? Then she's adding more of our work process. Again, as a beginner, you can add more of this because you don't have enough of the hands-on experience, but you can tell people how your process would be. This is my process for creating the content that I need. Then a case study, one person that I have worked with about the company, right? Key responsibilities, even if it's um dummy projects that you not actually really do, you can put it there, case study, but you now add there dummy projects. Don't present work that you didn't do as if you did. There's no need to lie in your portfolio. If you do a great work of showcasing what you can do, there's no need to lie. right? So you can tell people about the company. Oh, I saw Piggyverse. They are doing great with their social media, but from what me I've learned, I think that they can do better with this. Put it Piggyverse as a case study. Write about the company. Write about what so your key responsibility is what you are doing at the company. But if you don't have that, write about, oh, this is what I will be doing if I think if I get the role, if I get the opportunity, right? What are the projects? What are some of the things I've done? This example is for people that have done stuff. But if you're just doing something, oh, this is what I can do. These are some of the ad copies that I will write. These are some of the content direction that I will take, right? These are different projects. Then another person's own is social media management and community growth, right? This is a separate company. I'm telling them what I can do. So your portfolio can have up to 3-4 companies. The sweet spot is usually 3-4 companies. There's no need to put in all your work experience on one portfolio. Your portfolio is just supposed to show the best of what you can do, right? So about your company, oh, this company, this is what I've done, this is my responsibility there, then this is my result, right? What I've done for the company, about the company, what I'm doing for the company, and my result. If you check my own portfolio too, it's the same thing. What I plan to do for the client, what I've done previously, my result. People need to be able to see result of what you have done. So she added more of a project. And then for your portfolio, for an extra touch, if someone who is really I'm trying to find the words now, impressed by your work, gives you, oh, a recommendation, gives you a shout out, you can always take screenshots of that and put them in your portfolio. A LinkedIn review, or LinkedIn, what they call it now, LinkedIn recommendation, I think that's what they call it, right? Somebody was so gassed about what you did and it pertains to marketing. You can take a screenshot of it and put it in your portfolio, because it's the work that you did that made the person talk about you like so great, right? Again, even if it's your friend's business and you did digital marketing for them and it went from level A to level B, if she thanks you and she says, oh, you did amazing, take a screenshot and put it in your portfolio, because it's work that you have done, right? There's nothing, as long as it's great work that you've done, feel free to put it in your portfolio. All these are just extras. The platform and the tools that you don't use, what I was just saying, feedback. You know, me doing is this person, a quality of content, feedback, somebody else telling her what she has done, get in touch, and that's the end of your portfolio. It doesn't necessarily have to be fancy. I like my portfolio to be fancy, but again, it's what you can do that people are going to watch out for. If my portfolio is the most beautiful but there's nothing there that I can really do, nope, nobody's hiring me. To be honest, nobody's hiring me. um I think that's it. I've shown like a couple of portfolios now. Yes, I can now take like any other questions and before we call it a day.
Yeah, thank you so much, Oluwatoyin. Thank you for touching bases on that. Yeah, so questions. I think you'd be able to take just one or two questions because our time is fast spent. So if you have a question,
I have a
please ask now. All right. Mister, who is asking? Is that
question.
Tosin?
Yes.
Okay, you are Tosin. Please go ahead.
Please, I'm so sorry I joined quite late. And thank you so much for the insightful session. We appreciate it. Please, what's the like which app did you use for the portfolio?
Okay, so I mean, you said you joined late too. So a couple of apps that I have mentioned, right, would be um sorry, A message just came in. Yeah, a couple of apps that I've mentioned are Google Slides and Docs, Mainstack, so all your no-code tools, Disha, Mainstack, Linktree, all those type of link in bio tools. Because they link to different platforms, you can use them to create a portfolio. I've shared example of that on the group, so yes, you can always use any of that. um I also share the link to an Instagram post if you want to become more, you want to do extra with your portfolio. You can go through that link. I think there are about five other tools. So you have Notion, you have Vid, I think. But those ones are more advanced. But if you want to play around and make your portfolio more beautiful, there's nothing stopping you, really. Um yes. I hope that
Okay.
answers that.
Yes, I have on Linktree already, but is it a professional one, like to leave it at Linktree, or do I have to go for another one that is more professional than Linktree?
So, mm, if you're so again, you also have to take in where you are at your career. If you are a professional, I mean, if you are talking about 2+ years experience, you are talking about you are reaching 3+ years experience. Nobody's expecting you to use a Linktree portfolio, right? But if you are just starting out your career, you don't necessarily need to bother about that. Your idea is, I need somebody to take a chance on me. I need somebody to I need to show somebody that I can do this, right? And so nobody's expecting it to be fanciful if you're having 0 to 1 year experience. People just need to be able to see this is what you can do, right? So yeah, it depends on where you are in your career right now. Yeah, I think that
Thank
would
you
be
so much.
my
Thank
best
you.
reply. You're welcome. So yeah, I said main stack, but let me write them out. Main stack, Linktree, Canva. But for a beginner level, I would advise Google Docs first of all, or Google Slides rather. Google Slides, Google Docs, as long as anyone gets the job done. Great. I think this was a great session. Oh my god. I could only hear certain people's voices, and I can see like 31 people. So I don't know the rest of the people. Are you guys fighting with me? Did you expect more? And you said, this babe is not delivering. Because I didn't hear
No,
any.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
Just
I'm
joking.
pretty sure that's not the case. Yeah. If you want to, we can ask them to unmute their mic to speak. But I feel like they are just trying to maintain decorum. That's why their mic is muted.
Oh,
Actually.
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
thank you
fine.
so
That's
much,
fine.
Oluwatoyin.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
You can drop your I'm going to check you out and share your social media handles on the group, and you see that they'll actually follow you and check you out on LinkedIn and Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
right.
Looking
So
forward
thank you
to
so
that.
much. Right. Thank you so much. And like you know what how we do. So I want you to like appreciate Oluwatoyin on the group, and then I want you to share one takeout or maybe two on social media with the hashtag. With you're going to at Ingressive for Good, and also at Oluwatoyin's Andrew also, so that we can reshare on our page, right? So yeah, with the hashtag I am an I4G marketer. So that's one thing that you should do as we wrap up today's session. I'm going to share the recording on the group as well so that anyone that is not present can catch up. So thank you so much once again, Oluwatoyin. Thank you everyone for joining.
I
Looking
saw that
forward
somebody
to
said
all right.
she follows me on Instagram already. Oh, please say hi. Say hi.
Interesting. Say
Yeah.
hi.
So I'm going to share my Instagram and my LinkedIn. My Twitter is a bit more private because let me not lie, I just rant about Nigeria and everything on Twitter. So you don't need to follow me there, but you can always follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn. All right, thank you.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.